Chipping yips is really common among amateur golfers and it can be really destructive to your game. So if you're struggling with yips around the green, here's a really quick and simple, easy drill you can follow to improve your tempo and give you a much nicer strike on your chip shots. So typically when I see someone who's struggling with the yips, they have a tempo that looks something like this. Really sort of forced and laboured on the way back and then really sort of quick into the hit like that. This generally is a confidence issue and we feel like if we move the club a bit faster and with a little bit more force, we're getting the club on the back of the ball quicker, so hopefully it'll help us strike a little bit. But actually all that's happening is I'm moving my body around too much. I've got a little bit too much tension. It's going to make it hard to hit the ground in the right place consistently. When you look at all good chippers, typically they move with really, really good tempo that looks like this. Almost using the weight of the club to drop the club head into the back of the ball. And this typically is a tempo that comes with a bit of confidence, but there's ways we can train that too. And this drill is going to help to train that. So from your normal setup position, what we're going to try and do is we're going to have a continuous swing where we go into our finish position and then back into our backswing. And the reason this is effective is because if we move at fast tempo, it's going to be really, really difficult to then move the club into our backswing. But if we move with nice relaxed tempo, it's going to be much, much easier to start the club back into our backswing, and it should be keeping our body a little bit more stable as we do that as well. So with the ball, what this looks like is normal setup, thinking about using the weight of the club, and we're going to swing through the shot, and then we're going to go back into our backswing like that. And again, you can see there, in order for me to start the club on the backswing, I can't do that with too much force in my through swing and in my hit, and I have to start to use the weight of the club a little bit more to move the club back here. So I would go for a few of these with the ball in the way and make sure in your practice swings you're having a few continuous practice swings where you're just being really conscious about the weight of the club and the tempo you're moving at. And again, try that with the ball. And then what we're going to try and do over time is take a very similar tempo and a very similar level of force into a normal chip shot. So hopefully it will look a little bit like this. So if you're struggling with chipping yips, it's almost always down to a tempo that is a little bit too tense and a little bit too forced. So try this chipping drill to give you a better feeling of the correct tempo to move at, and you'll start to see your chip shots come out much higher, much softer, with a little bit more consistency. If you found this video useful, make sure to subscribe, make sure to like the video, and I'll see you again in the next one.